Okay, so hello everybody, it's Jumpy87 here, and today we are going to do a look with the Vintage Rose palette from Give Me Glow. Y'all know I love Give Me Glow. I did a look when the Juicy Olive came out. If you don't remember that look, I'll try to remember the link in above or put it at the end. And the first thing I ever bought from Give Me Glow was like the they was doing a Valentine's Day collection, and they had like called it Sugar Rush, and then they had the whole incident, you know, with Tarte or whatever owning like the rights to Sugar Rush or whatever. But I still got to buy the single that I wanted from that. I think it's called Pink Frosting. It's not in here, it's in the other room, else I'd show you that one too. So I'll put the link up to that video as well, because I did a look with that one. But this is what the inside of the palette looks like. As you can see, it is gorgeous. I wish there was a little bit more like greens, but I understand why, you know, there aren't that many greens, because you're just kind of trying to do the stem and, you know, the thorns. That's what these colors are supposed to be, and then the rest is supposed to be like the petals of different roses, and I guess the stages of which they go through along with different colors of roses. So I pick up what you putting down. Give Me Glow. I mean, I know I like a little more green, but you know, since y'all done gave me a whole Juicy Olive, we can do a nice little palette mashup situation and make a video on it, and then, you know, do whatever I feel like, because I necessarily wouldn't have put pinks and greens together, but you know, like, I'm here for the vibes, you know. If Give Me Glow gives it to me, I will take it. They are one of my favorite, like, small indie brands. I like them. I like Touch of Glam Beauty, like JD Glow Cosmetics. As far as the ones that like to do lots of single eyeshadows or eyeshadows in general, those are the brands I reach for that aren't as popular, like Juvia's Place and Dominique Cosmetics and Persona Cosmetics and stuff like that. They're not as popular as those brands are, but you know, I still like their products and people. I want to try some Divina, but all the bundles I want to buy keep being sold out. So I'm kind of just like, okay, so I'll get to Divina eventually, I guess, when the bundles are actually in stock. And you know, it's something I'm really looking forward to. It's like, I like some of the bundles that they have out as far as their singles go, but I'm not like, oh my god, like if I don't have that, the world's gonna come to the end. Like, and I want to feel like that when I'm buying from them, not just like, oh, I want to try something out from this brand, they have this that's popular right now, I should try that type thing, you know. So that's why I haven't tried anything from Divina. I've been looking. They had some really nice pastel duochrome situations I wanted to try, but again, like I said, those always sold out. So that's the thing I most likely will get when it comes back in stock finally, but it keeps going out of stock, so I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. But Give Me Glow never lets me down when it comes to quality or, like, you know, their palettes. I always love their palettes. I love their shimmers. I feel like the mattes are a little bit more difficult to work with for me, but you know, like, with every matte, I feel like you have to blend 500 years to get, you know, it to look like what you want it to look like, so it's not like too big of a deal. Plus, it would probably help if I like set the base ahead of time, but I'm not the type of person who does that, so you know, there's that. I'm excited to see like what the holiday palettes are going to be looking like as more roll through. The ones I've seen so far right now, I'm not that big on, like the new Natasha Denona one. I'm not picking that up. It looks like a lot of the palettes I already own from her, so I kind of don't see the purpose of it. The what's that other one? The Extra Spice palette looks boring as hell. And although the first one was boring, at least it had like a couple of pops of nice colors. It's like that got the one sad, like glittery navy blue, black, whatever it's supposed to be. I'm not here for it. It's not a vibe. I don't want it. And I love Too Faced, y'all, but like, that's just ridiculously boring. It's like y'all getting out of hand. You and Urban Decay getting out of hand. And I found out why I don't like Urban Decay now. Because it was like, I always thought, I was like, is this a subconscious thing? Like, why am I always like tripping off them? Because like, when it comes to those naked palettes, they always got like 4 or 5 shades of just boring ass beige shades that I can't use. And y'all know how I feel about palettes that just try to decide what the hell, you know, like, I should have to buy. I can't use like the first 5 shades in any naked palette, I feel like. So I think that's why I secretly don't like them. And it finally just clicked in my mind, because I'm like, when I saw the new Naked Honey, it's like, when Andrea was reviewing it, I'm like, yeah, like the first 5 shades of this girl, you and I can't use. So it's like, I feel like that's why I don't like them. Because like, every time I look up, every palette you coming out with, like the first 5 shades I can't use. I don't appreciate you trying to decide for me what's, you know, these first 5 shades need to be boring shades that I can't use. So I think that's why I don't really vibe with them when it comes to eyeshadows and stuff like that. Because it's like, a lot of the time, the shit you making ain't for me. I can't use these first 5 boring shades of beige. What the hell am I supposed to do with this palette? and then you keep going up on the price on it, because I think it used to be like 50, and then I heard it used to be like 49, and then I think they said it went up to 52, and then it went up to 54. When I started buying them, I think they were like 54 already. So it's like, I'm not paying $54 for this shit, and I can't use the first 5 shades in the palette, because I think it's only like, what, 12 or 15 shades in it, and that means like a fourth of this palette I can't use, but you expect me to pay you $55 for it. You know, get your ass. Child, let me regroup and get my whole life in order. Okay, so the bottom lash line I already had on. I have velvet petals on there, and then I put bouquet on the bottom there. Now we're going to go into this color Copper Rose, and that's what I put in the inner corner of the eye, and then we should pretty much be done with this look. And then we're going to go into the Stalazi highlighter, because I saw one in there that I want to try out, but I'm going to have to fix this little patch over here from when I had to take my, keep taking eyeshadow off. So I will fix that. But I'm excited next week, y'all, because I'm hoping to get my Beauty Bakery foundation and concealer video up. Was it the glass? I forgot what it's called. It's called liquid glass. It's some kind of glass. I forget. Aqua glass. But I'm hoping I can get that video up next week, and I'm pretty excited to get that foundation, because it looked amazing when I saw Andrea when they tried it on her skin. I know she didn't originally like the concealer, but when she tried it with the Beauty Bakery foundation, obviously it looked the best, because they were made to go together. So it gave me hope, because at first when she tried it on and she was like, oh, I'm like, oh God, Andrea, no, don't say that, because I want to try this product. You can't be doing this to us. No. But then she came back and was like, you know, she tried it with the Beauty Bakery foundation, and it was cool. So I'm just taking this Makeup Forever concealer, the new one that they came out with. It's supposed to be self-setting, even though technically it's not, because you still have to set it. But, you know, I like it to usually spot conceal, but I was like, like spots on my face after I put my foundation on that still show up, like the dark spots and things like that. I usually like to use it for that, but I was like, today we're going to use it for spot covering this patch that I had to take I took my foundation off with, trying to put this eyeshadow palettes on. And then we're going to get into this highlighter, and then I will be done filming for the day. Thank God. So I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I use the color Dark Deepest. I always want to say Deepest Dark and like name it the wrong thing. I'll pat that on. I'll put some setting spray on after I put on the highlighter. But I'm hoping the highlighter will cover up this part, because I feel like it looks a little bit darker than the foundation does. But hopefully it'll warm to my skin, and by the time I have to go out tonight, I'll look fine. So we're going to take the Barbados palette again. I just did this, like I said in the last video, with the Jordan Liberty thing. And I'm going to take this color Sugarcane. I think it's a really pretty color. It looks kind of taupey-ish, like that e.l.f. One I had on yesterday. And we're just going to put that on the sides over here. And I like to put it through my brows. I learned that from Nicole Renee Cutler. I saw her do it once and I thought it looked cool. So I was like, we're going to do that from now on. So I've been doing it ever since. Yeah, so that's a nice little moment there. I don't know if you can tell. And it actually matches the other ones I have on pretty well. Thank goodness, because I was concerned about that. I had like a more rose goldish one on, and I had mixed the gold color with it, because they were both from the same brand. So I was like, I'll just mix them both together. It was one I had at my grandma's house, since that's where I did my makeup today. But I took my Lawless Beauty foundation and concealer with me so I could use that today, because I haven't used that in forever. And I really like the way it looks. I want to get the setting powder, but I don't know. But yeah, so this is a vibe. I'm feeling it. It's cool. So I like this palette. I like the highlighter and the blushes, because the blush is what I have on right now, and the highlighter. Needless to say, y'all know I love Give Me Glow, so you should definitely check out the Juicy Olive palette if you're like me and love greens. But this is a really nice one too, and I feel like these will complement each other well. I'm hoping they come out with the Christmas morning one again, because the red and the green in there looks like everything, and I was like, I need it. I need y'all to come back out with it this year. The summer vibes I wasn't really feeling, because y'all know I'm not really a warm tone girl. And I figure I can just hopefully just buy that one pop of blue they had in there. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.